Hello, my name is Elyse Lucas, and I am an art teacher at Appleton North High School. This is my 14th year teaching. I love being a teacher because I love seeing the students and their talents and building those relationships that I have with them every single day. I also love using art as a bridge to our community and getting our student artwork out there as much as possible. I love my students and I love my community, so I naturally feel like I'm a bridge between the classroom and my community. It means the world to be able to get my students' artwork out there in the community, seeing their face lights up as they stand next to their work so proud, and the community members engage with the pieces themselves. Perhaps it invokes a little new perspective or thoughts amongst the people viewing the artwork, because art can be really powerful. I knew I wanted to be a high school art teacher when I walked into Mr. Bliss's art room my freshman year in high school. When I was in high school, I went through a really challenging period, and Mr. Bliss taught me how to use art as a means of processing that time, and I hope to do the same for my students.
Oh, I love Miss Lucas. I think she's like one of the most caring teachers here at North. There's definitely teachers who I've built a connection with, but she's like the teacher I feel like I'm closest with.
Mrs. Lucas is honestly one of the most supportive adults and teacher I know. I've been working with her for 2 years, and each and every day I walk into her classroom, she's energetic, she's passionate. I can always talk to her about things academically or personally. She's really supportive, and Mrs. Lucas definitely deserves this award because she's just all around an amazing and awesome person, and she reminds us that we are like that every single day, so 100%.
My favorite memory or moment in my teaching career includes when I was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2019. So I underwent chemo, radiation, and surgery. And around week 4, when I fully lost my hair, I was feeling so nervous about going back to school on Monday. And little to my knowledge, my students had organized a head shaving party on my behalf the weekend prior, and they donated 91 inches of hair to Wigs for Kids, and then showed up on Monday and surprised me. And it honestly gave me the confidence to just go about teaching and go through treatment and have a backing of 12 students who did that for me. Just kind of everything. Yeah, so you guys walked into my 4th hour. We were painting our Bob Ross paintings, and I was just talking about variety and how to add interest into their pieces, and in walks my principal and a whole group of people with balloons, and I knew something was up, that's for sure. But it meant everything to have that surprise and validation that all those random cold calls to those companies and pushes to get artwork out into the community was actually being seen, and really validating. When you come into my classroom, I hope that you notice 1, awesome music playing, but 2, just amazing student work up on the walls kind of everywhere. I have my lockers, my chairs, my tables, everything has been painted by students, because I think it's important that student voice is represented in our buildings, in our classrooms. I also just hope you feel welcome and comfortable and can grab a chair, grab a cup of tea, and just feel like you can have a conversation with me. I want to thank the Chamber for acknowledging all of us teachers and our hard work. I also want to thank my family for crushing it and being super supportive. And go Appleton North Lightning!
We love you, Miss Lucas!